Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is set number 3 on Prokhorovka.
Yeah, I think Philip's tired here. I just kept saying object 146, but you know I'm getting confused here. Yeah, that's an object 416. Sorry about that, folks. Don't shoot me down.
Do you have dyslexia?
Do I have this? Yeah, I think tonight I do. I'm gonna blame it on this.
Did you catch a wind of dyslexia?
Yeah, I did. I think you're infecting me. That's why.
Quite possibly, but just for clarification's sake, you are gonna be starting down south here. They are also progressing to the eastern side.
And well, you know, when it comes to your flash rolls, it's pretty much the same strategy as last time around. They're rolling straight down the middle of the field, hoping that UAD is going to engage, but UAD, quite smartly enough, are not.
Yeah, and usually what happens, the reason why teams kind of just rush the middle of the area is because they want to maybe get that kind of pick onto that AMX13 that some teams like to kind of, you know, throw out there. And sometimes we've seen that pay off. You know, once we've seen some teams kind of rush the middle, and the opposing team will unexpectedly send in their elite scout, the AMX13, in just slightly too deep, and because of that, it just completely gives the favor to that defending team.
Well, you know what, UAD, I have no doubt that UAD saw the previous match against Botebag last year, and they're clearly not making the same mistakes. Yeah. They have switched to the eastern front beyond the railroad.
This is what UAD did the first time they played on this map again today as well. So I think both teams are just going with
their own strat.
The exact same strategy they went in the previous rounds. And that's just because it worked for them then. So why, like, we always say this is, you know, just why change something that's working for you. I mean, all the best teams just keep doing it. I mean, we see PvP, Super Friends, Efficiency, all these teams. Once they come up with an awesome strategy, they reuse it and reuse it until they can't use it anymore. But we do see a classic kind of railway split right now.
Yeah, indeed. And you know what? The UAD is not, I mean, obviously, they do have the extra mobility with the pair of 1390s, which it's going to be crucial for them not to lose any of those light tanks. But however, they do have quite a bit of well, they've got their own arguments. A pair of T-32s, and most importantly, you've got Soldier with that 5100. So if Soldier U can snipe well, then really it might go in their favor. It's just assuming that the 1390s provide good vision as well.
Yeah, definitely. So I really think that Soldier is going to be crucial here. Oh, the T-32 is taking a lot of damage already.
Yep.
The AMX-50 is doing...
Oh, and Rex, suffering a lot of damage too. Yeah, so your flash roll is getting punished here. You know, it's just like that. You've got that 5100 with the high ground that's dealing punishment from the other side, pretty much, of the railroad. And so far, it is working for UAD.
Yeah, Onion has to be careful here. He has a nice position, but
the key is the 1390s. They cannot afford to lose the 1390. Onion Head already taking damage, but see, that's the thing. Like 3 shots and those are gone.
Yeah.
So Onion Head and well, Kujiavka have to really watch out.
Yeah, most definitely. So Nomi Kujiaka is up here on the hilltop, so he's quite safe for now. It's just going to come down to Onion, who is doing a very nice job of getting a lot of vision and a little bit of damage.
Indeed, non-TW is suffering another shot here. Like those T-32s are dealing damage, and that 5100, of course, by Soldier who is dealing damage. So Onion Head doing an excellent scouting job so far.
Yeah, and the surprising thing is, I mean, we did talk about this earlier. It's just, you know, although URDED actually have a much lighter setup than their counterpart. Actually, it's not like vastly lighter.
Yeah, no, they have their own arguments.
Yeah, but it's definitely a light setup, and against, if URDED has or were any other team, then Yo Ironman would most likely use the bullying strategy, where they kind of force their way through. But URDED are completely defending this area so well.
Look at that spread. Look at that spread.
Like Yo Ironman were actually trying to push in and go for that strategy, but they just took way too much damage.
Yeah, indeed. And the thing is, like, if they try to make that cross, pretty much the crossfire alone would just be it'd be slaughter.
Yeah.
If they try to cross the railroad right now, so an excellent counter effect here to the bullying strat, as you said, from Yo Flash Wolves. And Yo Flash Wolves right now, I mean, they're scratching their heads because they're like, okay, you know, we've got the bigger guns, but if we try to cross, we're getting cut in half, pretty much. So once again, all the credit has to go to UAD because right now they're using every single tank to perfection. Like everyone is fulfilling their role very well. Now, once again, a lot of it is on Onion Head, like you said, pretty much, and of course Numi as well. It's absolutely crucial
As
that
long as they
those tanks
stay
stay
alive,
alive. They have to
should be
stay
okay.
alive.
They should be okay for now. You Are Dead doing an awesome job, and this is exactly how you have to play against a more heavily armored team.
You have to keep moving around, spread out pretty much, and not give them the option or the chance to engage up front. Otherwise, you will get crushed. I mean, obviously.
See, had You Are Dead's positioning been on the other side of the railway, on the western part, kind of in the center of the map, Yo Flash would have most
rolling them
would have just pushed straight down the middle, but they realized that they couldn't engage head on and they pushed to the eastern side. And look at this.
They're crossing right now. Okay, this is a push coming from Yo Flash Wolves. Will it work or not? They're dealing a lot of damage
here.
Yes, they are dealing a lot of damage here.
Yo Flash Wolves realize this, so they are crossing as well.
Yeah, indeed, they are. I mean, Yo Flash Wolves.
But Yo can just cross right back.
Indeed, that's exactly what they're doing. This is so smart. And look at that UAD now going for that flanking maneuver from the other side.
Did lose a T-32 though.
They did, but
going down. They do trade for non-GW.
Yeah, they're really inflicting so much damage. I mean, those 3 tanks like just unleashed on the other side, and now they're gonna go for the capture.
I don't know. Both actually T-32s on the URD side going down. So this, if Yo Flash Wolf could continue throwing this damage, and actually these are the 3 only tier 8 tanks remaining on the URD side, I don't know if they can actually pull this off though, because the base capture is going on both sides, and URD are in such a disadvantaged position right now.
Yeah, indeed, the base capture is going pretty fast here for UAD.
I still don't think it's enough.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's enough because they're gonna have time to come back and defend this. Now, yes. I mean, well done. That's all you can say, right? It's just once again the bigger guns.
The space capture is still not being contested for some reason.
It's not. And
no
can they make
way.
it? Can
It's
they make
actually
it?
95. One more second.
Oh,
actually, no, it got delayed. It got
did.
delayed right then by Tanaka.
Indeed, and Tanaka.
Actually, one more delay actually gets delayed once again. So actually, this victory will most likely go in favor of Yo Iron Man.
Tanaka gets taken down though.
But he delayed it just enough.
Yeah, indeed. And this is going to be a base race. Yes.
Actually,
Yo Flash Wolves is taking this.
These base captures could happen at the same time because there is a slight delay
before
the base capture actually happens. And this actually could